I am Milton, son of a carpenter Mary. Dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter Mary. I get to make parables. And this is my Tommy parable. Woo's management search. Tommy's a no-armed Chinese fellow who lost both of his arms in a brown-nosing incident. His boss, Wu, yes, told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. And Tommy's always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese. He slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper, and the left arm saw what was going on with the right arm and jumped off. That's a wise thing to do if you're an arm or anything that can resemble an arm. The son of a carpenter Mary's parables are often wrapped in symbolism. Don't stick your arm in a wood chipper. And don't let anything bad happen to you. Being blindly obedient. Think. Is it worth getting that promotion if you're losing both your arms? Yeah, lefty saw what was going on with righty, being fed into the wood chipper, and he knew the agreement had been broken. Righty wrote up the agreement himself. It was an unspoken agreement. The arms can't speak. He wrote it up, and the arms tote stuff for Tommy. They button up, they zip up, they do the nasty stuff in the bathroom. They wipe butts and they pick noses, and Tommy, before he lost his arms, was a professional nose picker. Oh, like I said, he's Chinese. If you've ever seen him out in public. Now he just has to rely upon the kindness of strangers to pick his nose. And you know, strangers aren't always kind. It's something to think about if you're being blindly obedient for one reason or another. Let me switch my chest imagery out as I feed these next ones through. Going from the man in the shadows, the light of the truth, and DNFT series we can find the 4x6 prints to son, you will get your blue eyes back. What Dad would tell me back when I was growing up, by this time around, he'd say, son, you will get your blue eyes back. And I'd say, Dad, I had blue eyes. And he would say yes. He'd always sigh at that point, and he'd say, oh yes, son, you'll get your memory back too. And surely enough, I'm growing a new pair of eyes. Got to grow that whole new body to build Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Let me run and get my sugar checker thing. Wasn't as prepared as I should have been. Tommy got that promotion for, here's the eyes. Kind of hard to see lately. A little hazy, but that comes and goes. Tommy got the promotion. It was a test of loyalty. He passed the test, so he's bossing a whole lot of folks around, and that's where this parable starts. It's the unseen business of streets. Whatever you might not see on the evening news or in pop culture of any kind, that is the unseen business. The unseen business writes itself out of all of that, of the history books, of the music, art. The streets write themselves out of that. Streets rely on a whole bunch of folks who look alike. Gene pool's worth of folks. Taking turns being one person. Some can be very accurate, looking just like another. Others don't necessarily, as most of the Chinese streets, the Oriental unseen business is. It doesn't need to be as precise as fingerprints, for example. Or height. If you look around, you can see half foot taller, half foot shorter from day to day, depending on those Chinese managed characters. Tami'S at work. He's telling all of his employees, got them gathered early in the morning, telling them that Wu is going to be doing some management testing. And he's worried because he has trained in his employees very well. And he doesn't want to lose them. Yeah, he's taught them to be blindly obedient. So he tells them it can have its price. Moving up that Oriental ladder can have its price. But if you pass the test, you can... just like he was given a test. You will have to pay a price for that. And Wendell, he pipes up, he says, what kind of a price? I'll do anything to become management. And Tommy says, well, it can be a lot of stuff. You got to spend long hours and this, that, the other. In mid-sentence, Wu interrupts him. He comes in and he says, I want you all to come over to my office so I can check on whether you're management material. And they all go over there and they're all waiting. Tommy's waiting with them in that big lobby Wu's got. And yeah, I'm going to have to get to my sugar check quick. Up to 8 minutes. And I don't know how well that camera over there is going to do. He's got them all there, and he calls the first one in. Hey, Mia, come on in here. And Mia goes in the room alone there, and Wu's there, and everybody's in there with Tommy, and all of a sudden there's this horrendous noise. And Ching, Tommy's personal assistant, he's a personal assistant more than others because, yeah, he's missing both arms. Ching says, what's that? And Tommy knows that sound. He says, oh, it's the wood chipper. In the next room there. And then he heard Mia. No, of course I won't do that. And if Tommy could give everyone a big thumbs up, he would, but he can't. He said, good. She didn't pass test. He's going to still be with us. And yeah, it goes that way with Ching and Leah and all the other employees. And then Wendell. I better get this, so I don't want to do two things at once when I'm jabbing myself. Wendell, he goes in there and Tommy goes over to listen at the door, make sure he can tell everyone what's going on. And he says, Wu is asking Wendell, do you want to be management? And Wendell's saying, yeah. And he's telling him, Tommy kind of listens and then Tommy relays. Tommy's got good hearing. Good hearing? Good hearing, yeah. Good earring, too. His other senses kicked in once he lost those, limbs. Yeah, just like with the blind. Well, 201. That's not bad. And when, Wu asks the question, Tommy relays it, do you want to be management? And then Wu says yes. And Wu says, okay, stick that right arm in the wood chipper, Wendell. And Wendell, of course, says, yes, sir. Tommy knows this. He's a real good brown nose. And you hear this scream, and apparently Wendell's left arm was not as smart as Tommy's left arm. It didn't jump off, so Wu gave the signal, and some paramedics came running through the waiting room, and they patched up that right arm, where it was, patched it up, and then they came running back out. They got other things to do. And Wu asked, because his left arm wasn't as smart as Tommy's left arm. It's got a nice hand modeling career, Tommy's left arm. It goes to Vegas. It's real good at the one-armed bandit. And my little mini poster there. Yeah, he takes tropical vacations. He's got to get massages because... the heart has the body. The body has the heart. I'm a handsome bald guy. I can't do two things at once. Unless they're hot blondes. So, Tommy goes back to listen at the door and he says, I'm going to have to show you those because I'm going to have to cut. I'm going to try to stop it by 15 minutes because I don't know if that one, my Kodak, will go past 15 minutes. He listens at the door and Wu says, you got to stick that left arm in the wood chipper too if you want to be promoted. And yeah, Wendell. He really wants that promotion. He's a good Chinese worker. And so he feeds that left arm into the wood chipper as well. And yes, the paramedics come running through. They patch him up, and he's a little groggy. They're going to have to, take him to the hospital for observation. The ones I'm probably not going to get to. But Wu makes a big deal. Congratulations, Wendell, you're now management material, and they all get to. I mean, they didn't pass the test. They didn't really want to pass the test for management. So they're all going to get it together, get them some flowers or something. Who knows? Some of them might end up working for him. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter Mary. Come see the handsome bald guy. And yes, that is the great wall of evil around me that has just me in all of my imagery. 19,000 plus images, like what's in these laminated sheets now. 19,000 plus and growing. That you're going to find at Daffodilia, DAFFODILIA.blogspot.com, www.daffodilia.blogspot.com. You're also going to find it, yes, ChristComplex2.wixsite.com. And, my YouTube site, you might find a few of the YouTubes and also on ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. Oh, it's a nice blog spot, nice blog kind of place. Links to my imagery and a lot of those. Updated my Milton-Links.blogspot.com last week. And Milton-Page.blogspot.com. Check it out if you know where to look, and I better turn this off. Congratulations, Wendell. Oh, it's still going good. And all of the other workers for Tommy. Better luck next time. All right, it's actually saving. So I'll do the one I didn't show everybody, and I'll call it quits for the phone as well. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I ordered 2015, went through and got the best. I got everything page that you can find on all those sites. 4x6 prints, prepared as 4x6 photos. Otherwise, the photo maker will crop stuff off. Got everything paged, and I went through and picked out a whole big set. They had a half off kind of deal where I do my online photo printing, and I got all of first go through of 2015, I believe. 2016 gets more numerous as far as stuff to go through, so I'm going to have to do that month at a time. And I've already got 2009 and 2013 and 14, I believe. So I got two sets of photos on the way. And I'm going to have a lot more to laminate. Oh, ask me if you see a handsome bald guy. Chances are I got some smaller cards or to hand out. Tells you where you can find my portfolio work. And yeah, you can tell me to take a photo of you. I'll put you right there where that handsome bald guy is.